Hazardous materials. For a material to pose a safety hazard, it must be toxic, accessible, and available in a sufficient dose to cause harm. This type of material can be harmful to the person with dementia if they inhale the toxic material, absorb the material through the skin, ingest the material by mouth. Always keep chemicals and other items in locked storage rooms. When in use, never leave them unattended, such as on a housekeeping cart. Another way to avoid injury is to keep medications locked in a designated location. Never leave medications unattended. If the person lives at home, ensure medications are kept in a safe and secure place. Keep all medications out of the reach of children to prevent injury. Oversight. Lack of oversight or supervision of those with Alzheimer's disease can be a hazard. It is important that the people you care for have adequate supervision to prevent accidents. Supervision is an intervention and a way to minimize risk factors. For example, there may be temporary hazards in the environment, such as painting or housekeeping activities, that can affect people. While these temporary hazards are in the person's environment, they will need oversight to prevent accidents in these areas. There is no standard that identifies the amount or when supervision is adequate. The adequacy of supervision is based on the type and frequency of supervision provided to the person. This is based on their assessed needs and the identified hazards in their environment. What may be adequate for one person may not be for another. Also, what may be adequate for a person during the day may not be adequate for them at night. Smoking. Smoking can be a hazard, especially for those with dementia. Many organizations have moved to a smoke-free environment that only allows smoking in designated areas. An organization needs to decide whether supervision is needed for those who smoke. This is based on the person's physical and mental abilities, such as their alertness and ability to handle smoking material. The goal is to maximize the person's independence while keeping them safe. If the person requires supervision when smoking, it needs to be included in their plan of care. The healthcare team routinely reviews the person's ability to smoke. If changes occur, they revise the care plan as needed. Interventions to promote safety with smoking include limiting access to matches or lighters, removing oxygen before smoking, using a smoking apron. Wandering. Wandering is random or repetitive walking or self-propelling a wheelchair from place to place. They may have a goal in mind, or it may be aimless. Wandering can be therapeutic for a person with dementia. It has positive effects, both physically and psychologically. Walking keeps the person's muscles strong and helps prevent constipation. Wandering becomes a hazard when the person becomes overly tired, wanders in an area that has safety hazards, attempts to leave their home or facility without anyone's knowledge. Making it safe for the person to wander is an important part of the environment of care. Ensuring the safety of the person that wanders is crucial. The first step is to ensure the person has had all their basic needs met. Sometimes they are wandering because they need something. Other interventions or ways to keep